Hello, hello, hello. I think I'm live. I'm going to give it just a second. Y'all, I'm getting so much better at going live. Like, it used to stress me out so bad going live, and I used to mess it up horribly. But today, it's crazy. I feel real good about it. So I might start going live all the time now that I don't have to spend an hour and a half sweating and stressing out. It feels good. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Again, I'm going to give it a few minutes to see if anyone hops on. If not, it doesn't matter because I just want to show off my webbing that I just got. So I don't really need a crowd or anything. But if you do tune in, thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. I'm going to hop on my phone so that I can see. Because even with my contacts, I still can't see all the way over to my computer. Oh, now you can hear me watching myself. Great. Okay, we have a few people. Hey, Deborah. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Karen. And hey, Carolyn. Thank y'all for joining me. All right, I'm going to go ahead and just get started because I don't have much time. I have a few different sizes in the webbing, but let me see. I only have one that's going to be 1 inch. And also, this is the... Okay, now I'm agitated because the light is too bright. This is the only one I have in 1 inch. And it's also the only one that is like, that seatbelt webbing. I'm not the biggest fan of it, so I didn't want to get too much of it. But this one is similar to the seatbelt webbing, but it's not that really slippery kind. If that makes sense. It does change colors. Green, yellow, purple, pink are the colors that are in it. So it is kind of like the seatbelt webbing, but a little bit thicker. I'm not sure if you can tell in the video, but it's got a little bit of a thicker consistency than some of that webbing. I think that this light might be too bright. I'm going to turn off one of these lights because sometimes my camera won't focus when there's too much light. All right, let me see if that's better. Sorry about that, guys. I think I need to get a new lens. I don't know, but anyway. So that's the first one that I have. Again, that's 1 inch. This is one of my favorites because it's kind of got that snake skin look going on. And this one is 1.5 inch. The color is on both sides. It's the webbing is pretty thick. Whenever I put it on my site, I'll add the exact type that it is, but it's a thicker webbing, which is what I like. 1.5 inch. This is like a snake skin. Okay. Practice makes perfect. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, you're right. Oh, thank you. I just cut it this morning. Yeah, every few months I just get, I don't know, where I just am like sick of my hair and I'm bored and I cut it. I haven't colored it in a while, but I think I'm about to color it again because most of my color has grown out and I just get bored. Or every time I cut my hair, Dave was like, "Are you going through your midlife crisis?" He said, "Whenever you get like a lot going on, you always go in the bathroom and you come out and your hair is cut." Like when I get stressed, I just start cutting my hair. I don't know. It's crazy. Okay. But thank you, whoever said they like my hair. Thank you, I appreciate it. Okay, here's the next one. This one is also 1.5 inch. Really love this one. There is color on both sides. I would say this is probably one of my favorites too. She said that's some serious ombre. Yeah, it wasn't always ombre. It kind of grew out that way. I'm out of focus, but the webbing is in focus. Okay, good. That's the main thing. I just want the webbing to look good. So, yeah, definitely let me know if the webbing is not doing what it's supposed to do. I'm going to turn this other light off as well and see if that helps with the color. All right, this one is really pretty. I like it because I've seen a lot of vinyl that looks like this. So I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. This is 1.5 inch. And the webbing is on both sides. The print is on both sides, sorry. Okay. Oh, she said the ombre I was talking about was the webbing. Karen, I thought you were talking about my hair. Oh gosh. That pink is Georgia's. Okay. I don't know who that is, but yeah, the pink is really pretty. And then I got these flowers because everybody always has flowers. This is also 1.5 inch. I also got this because I have flower hardware swivel hooks that look just like this, and I was like, oh, that would be cute if I did a bag with that and incorporated all the flowers together. I can't find it right now, so I was gonna show you. But anyway, yeah, I have some hardware that are flowers. I keep saying these are my favorite, but it's like they're all my favorite. I really like this one. I love the bright colors. And then how cool is it that the other side is different? So one side has this kind of pink and gold going on, and the other one is the bright color. So I thought that was pretty cool. This is also 1.5 inch, in case I didn't mention it. 1.5 inch. Carolyn, it's not on. I'm going to be adding it after this because I was hoping that I'll be able to steal some of the images from this to add to my website. to save myself time from photographing each one, or to give myself time to not photograph it today, because I have 3 tester bags that I'm working on, and so I don't have the time to devote to a whole photography session, but I need to. So I was going to do this and then try to steal some images from here to be able to list them on my website so that they can be purchased. So it just depends on how these look on video, if they're good enough to put on my website. Okay. Hello, hello. We have a couple of new people. Hey, thanks for joining. Hustle Inc. I like it. I like it. Karen says, of course, we want to know what you're testing. Okay, so I'm testing. Shambhala is coming out with a new pattern. I believe it'll be out next week or this week. I can't remember. I have to get online. I've been out. I literally just got back in town yesterday, so I'm kind of all over the place. And then my friend Sherelle, you probably know her from just seeing her bags. Her bags are gorgeous. She's coming out with her first pattern. I believe that's next week too. And yeah, so Sherelle, and then Jill. Jill also has a pattern coming out. Jill and Sherelle are actually both on the admin team in Baggy Baddies. We've got some pretty talented people on the admin team. But anyway, Jill, she just had the other pattern come out. It was a wallet. Kasaya just did a tutorial on it recently. It was like the So Easy wallet or something like that. I'm sorry, I can't even think right now. I have so much going on in my head. But her name is Jill, and so she has another pattern coming out as well. And all 3 of the patterns are so dope. They're all very different shapes, so that's exciting. They're all different shapes, and one of them is actually a clear vinyl pattern. So I know some of y'all love y'all's clear vinyls. Y'all have so much of it with the patterns and the everything. So get ready for that, y'all. There's a really dope clear pattern coming out for y'all. So pretty pumped about that. Okay, here's my next one. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love all of them. I know. What can I say? This one is also 1.5 inch. Mm-hmm. It also has the color on both sides. Look how pretty that is. Look at the detail. I absolutely love this. Like, yes. Yes, you can, that could go with so many different colors. Like, pretty pumped about that one. Yes. Let me see if I can read this. I think somebody said something about New Zealand. Jill, I believe, is from New Zealand. I lost my chat. Okay. I was going to try to read my chat on my phone to respond, but it's not showing up. So I'll look on my computer really quick. Oh, sorry. I'm all up in your face. Hey, Sue. Karen, it looks good on video. Okay, good. Because I want to steal it. Okay, so hopefully when I finish this video, I'll be able to go and capture some of these images to put on my website. And as soon as I do, they'll be ready to go. I mean, they're ready to sell. I just have to get them integrated into my website. So hopefully within the next hour or 2, I'll be able to get that done. Yes, thank you. Hey, Tadira. Thank you. It was the So Easy wallet by Kite Co-Creations. Yes. And the designer behind that is Jill. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much. Alice said, I can't stop drooling. Colleen, take my money. I want to take your money so I can buy more. That's really what I'm doing, is I'm selling these things so I can just keep buying more stuff. You know, I'm not really Not really making a killing over here, but I just really enjoy getting cool and different supplies and offering them to everybody. Honestly, I do it for the love. I do it for the love. But yeah, definitely get on it. And I'm so like, I mean, I've always kind of been a lazy sewist. I need to get it done as quickly as possible. I want to get it done as quickly as possible. And isn't it a great feeling when you finish a bag and you don't have to make the strap? Like, besides it looks gorgeous, it's just that feeling of like, yes, I don't have to do any more sewing. I can just go put the hardware on it and, So anyway, here's the next one. Also one of my favorites. Because I love this light is gonna let me focus. There we go. I love the color like that. If you've seen some of my videos, I like to cut up straps and sew them together. And I've used this color scheme quite a bit. I just love it. It's like a nude, but a little bit fancier, than having a plain nude. I'm all about it. The webbing is on the front and the back. This one is also 1.5 inch. Trying to show the thickness of it because they're pretty thick. You see that? They're pretty thick. Okay. Love this one. Like, pretty excited about this one. I know I'm plain Jane. I'll probably make just a plain black bag and put this on it. Oh gosh. I normally don't care for pink, but when I saw this, I was like, I have to get it. I don't know why. I'm infatuated with it, but I am. It's like that blush. I love a pretty blush. And then combined with that cream and then a splash of that white, I don't know. The combination just does it for me. So I had to get it. This one is 1.5 inch as well. This one is not the same color on the back. The back is going to be just cream. Okay. Okay. Love it. You can back up your video and see. I can't. Country Cow. I've seen that. I don't know why I can't read this on my phone. I wish I could. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay. There we go. I'm just gonna try to catch up on some of the comments really quick. Yes, Cindy, I've seen that. I've seen one of the bags posted from Country Cow, the new pattern. It looks really good. I like it a lot. It might have been yours. I saw if you posted it. Deborah, can I see the webbing real quick? Girl, I don't know which one you missed. Thank you, Karen. So Terry, hey, thank you so much. I get my webbing from my same supplier that I get all my hardware from. Yes, it does. The black, gold, and white. Yeah, that pink and khaki is pretty dope, right? They're not cotton. They're oh, I don't want to lie. I have the information. When I put it online, I'll put it. Uh yeah, I don't know what they are off the top of my head because some of them are different. All right. Yeah, Terry, you posted both of them. Okay, it's probably yours that I saw, Cindy. They were nice. My shop name is Love Lola Looks. I have a link under all of my videos on YouTube. So it's really easy to find it. Just go to one of my other videos and their link is down there. Let's see. I think that's it. I used to be a member of the Bag of the Month and I don't know why I stopped. So I need to get back on it because the bags that just came out, I mean, they're always really great, but the one that just came out, I was like, I could make that. All right. This one is just like the pink one, but with like this olive green. So it's got that same cream color, but with a little bit of brown in the middle and then that green. I'm afraid that this lighting is like not giving the true color of it. There we go. That's better. Isn't that so pretty? Love, love, love. So these two are the same. They have a bunch of different colors in this option. So if these do well, then I'll probably go and get some more. There's probably like 8 different color options, but I just wanted to have a bigger variety. So if those sell really good, then I'll probably go get some more. Okay, this one is dope. This one is thicker. This one is 2 inches. Okay, this one is 2 inches. So this is just when you're looking for that really big strap. The back is slightly different. Oh, the whole thing just came down. Awesome. Fun, fun, fun. The back is just a little bit different. It's more yellow, you can see, than the front. So that's the back. And this is the front. Isn't that gorgeous? Another thing that I've done, because I do have some webbing 2 inches and I didn't want to use it. I didn't want it to be that wide, because if the bag, depending on the size of the bag, you might not want a 2-inch wide strap. I have taken my 2-inch straps and just folded them in half and then sewn a a top stitch along each end like you would do a normal strap. And then I still get the look, that I wanted without that, 2-inch wideness. So that is an option for the 2-inch straps that I have. I actually think I only have it. No, I think I have one more 2-inch. Yeah. So that's something to think about if you like the print maybe, but you just don't know if you want to 2-inch strap. Although I'm digging it. Like nowadays, it's kind of the style. It's really trendy. I've noticed on a lot of designer bags to have those big straps. So, whatever floats your boat. Whatever floats your boat. All right. This one's not my favorite, but I just felt like I needed some color. I know it can get a little boring. You should have seen when I first picked everything out. Everything was brown and black and cream. And I was like, okay, Ray, you got to give the people what they want. Not everybody wants nude color. So I was like, pick out a few colorful items. So this is something that, I don't know, I just thought it was colorful. it'll match a lot of stuff. But then I had to do something weird. So I had to get the little prints on the side because I didn't want it to be too boring, right? And it kind of looks like 3D, right? Because it's focused, but the way that it's printed, it just has a 3D look to it. 1.5 inch. And there is color on both sides. Okay. Yeah, it looks like 3D. It's crazy. All right. Mm-hmm. Deborah, they're different and unique. Thank you, Deborah. That's what I wanted. I didn't want to have the same thing that everybody has. I'm sure that we all get sick of seeing the same products. But it's hard not to do it because you want to sell what's popular because you want to, make sure that you're going to get your money back for it. But I was like, let me just get some stuff that's a little different. And if it doesn't sell, then whatever, it doesn't sell. I'll just have the hella webbing available. I don't know. Sometimes you just got to take a L. But hopefully it'll sell, Everybody, we have so many different tastes. So somebody will like it. All right. This one I had to get because it's leopard print. And I could buy all leopard print and be happy. Leopard and nudes. They'd be like, that girl's shop is boring. This is 2 inches. Mm-hmm. The color is on the front and the back. These things are heavy, y'all. I broke my wrist a couple of years ago, and yesterday when I was getting all of these out of the box, when I finished, I was like, why is my wrist, it was sore, it was a little swollen from just moving them around and trying to go through and check everything out. But anyway, yeah, this one's 2 inches, and I already checked it out because, like I said, a lot of times I don't want a 2 inch. So I was like, how would this look if I bent it in half and made it a 1 inch strap? And it looks pretty fantastic. So again, that's always an option. See, that's still cute. Love it. Love it. Mm-hmm. We're almost done, y'all. We only have 4 left. Now, this looks like a black, but it's actually a dark, 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 dark navy. So I just want to put that out there for anyone. I mean, I hate to call it blue because it's so, so dark. But when I put it next to black, it was not a true black. So just be aware of that. This is 1.5 inch. And the coloring is also on the back side. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let me see if I've missed anything. Yeah, it's both sides, right? Pretty cool. Thank you, Carolyn. She said, get your color on. Yes. It's a red. It's not like a true bright red, but it's still a red. I wouldn't call it rusty. And yeah, it's a red. It's too tangled up for me to take it down, but I do believe that the sun my lighting may be throwing things off a little bit. I just opened my window. But yeah, it's a red. It's just not the deepest, darkest red. So I hope this helps with the sunlight. Everything looks a little bit truer with the sunlight. it was just given a weird lighting, so that's why I closed my window. But yeah, it's a red. Midnight blue. Okay. Midnight blue. That's what I'll call it then. This is just the Greek ski that I love, so I had to get it. I'm always ready to put Greek key on something. I don't know what it is about it, but I love it. And the color is also on the back side. Like I said, these are pretty thick. Like, I think that's why the coloring goes through. I guess it's embroidered. I don't know. But these are thick webbings. I love a thick webbing. I don't want anything slippery and all of that. I don't want to have to, because sometimes I'll do webbing on one side and I'll do fabric on the other side, and I like my webbing to be thick enough to that I don't have to add interfacing to my fabric on the other side, or even to the other side of the webbing. I've had some webbing that I've had to add interfacing to it before I added my other fabric. So that's what I didn't want. I told my supplier I need this to be really thick webbing. Don't play with me. And so I'm pretty happy with the way it feels. All right, here's another Greek key. And I just saw it and I was like, it's pretty. I don't do a lot of hot pink stuff, but I wanted it, so I got it. I actually have, this is pretty sad, but I actually have a bag by Swoon. I believe it's the Louis barrel or something like that. I started it probably about 2 years ago. It was one of my first bags about 2 years ago. And it's been just sitting there. I was waiting for something. I think I was waiting for a zipper that I needed or something to come in. And by the time the zipper got here, I had moved on to another project. And then I just never went back. And it made me so sad. And then when I saw this, because the vinyl is a hot pink, what is it? It's embossed with something. I don't remember. Snake skin or something. I don't know. But anyway, it's hot pink. And when I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh, this webbing will look great on that bag. And that's why I got it. And if anybody else likes it, then you can get it too. It's going to be dope on that bag. All right. And just like the others, the color is on both sides. This is a 1.5 inch. Look how pretty that is. Isn't that just so pretty? Sorry, I'm trying to position it so I can get a still image for my website. That'll look good right there. Bam. Perfect. Okay, last one. And it's also Greek key because I love it. This is a very light gray, and you almost can't see it, but there's a little bit of white along the edge. There's a cream line, and then right above that cream line is a white line. So it all kind of blends. So this part is a creamy color with the gray, and then there's white right along the perimeter. So I like that it's kind of got that mixed in. So if I had a white bag, I would probably use this because it'd pick up that white on the edge. Anyway, yeah, I love me some Greek key. And this kind of has that vibe. So, and that's it, y'all. That's everything. I'm so excited about getting this webbing. It's been something I've been wanting for a while now. I've been working on. And it has finally manifested. So I am super excited about it. Let me see if I missed anything. You're not gonna go broke. Yeah, so I'm going to try to hurry up and get these put on the website. Um, it doesn't want to focus because of like anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get these put on today, and I'm I'm also pretty excited. I am waiting on some zippers. So I've got about 30 different color zippers coming in. And of course, they're all going to be the gold teeth because that's my thing. But I wanted to have more options for teeth, for colors for zippers because I started doing kits. I only have a couple on my website because I just started because I've been trying to build up my hardware to where I would have everything that would be needed for a bag. And I have a couple of more items that I'm waiting on. And as they come in, I'll be getting the kits put out. But I do have 1.5 inch and 2 inch swivel hooks coming in, to accompany all of this webbing. And then I have my 30 colors of zippers coming in as well. That way, whenever I put my kits up, what I'll be doing is I'll be offering a kit whenever I do a tutorial on a bag. And basically, I'll be offering it the way that I put together the hardware and stuff for my specific bag. Um, and then I'll be including the zippers because then I'll have all of the different color zippers. Like it's gonna have to be something's gonna have to match if I got 30 colors, right? So yeah, that's what's going on with me. I've been super busy over here. I haven't been online as much lately, and that's why I'm just so busy trying to get everything going with my website and getting everything ordered and then life, kids. I have a 5-year-old, and she started kindergarten today, y'all. My baby. I walked her to her class, and we were a little late, but I kind of got teary eyed. I didn't expect that because that's not really my vibe, but I got teary eyed because the intercom was on. They're making like the morning announcements. They did the Pledge of Allegiance. Like I was like, oh my gosh, like my baby's really in school now. Like she's in school. This is real school. I kind of teared up a little bit. I was like, hurry up and take her before I start crying in front of her and be embarrassed. She'd be like, Mom, why are you crying? Because she was ready to go. But anyway, yeah, that's what's going on in my life. Um, Cindy, how do I find your website? So for everyone who doesn't know, underneath all of my tutorials, I always put a link to my website. I also always put a link to all of the hardware that I use in my videos, all of the vinyl that I use in my videos. It doesn't matter if it's by me or somebody else, because I don't have a problem promoting other people's businesses. Like there's enough people in the world where it's okay. It's not gonna. I don't care if you buy your vinyl or your hardware from somewhere else, and then maybe buy some for me later. Anyway, under every video I do, you're gonna find a link to the stuff that's in it, and then I also will put a link to my website. So if I didn't use my stuff in the video, at the bottom it'll still say, connect with me, and it'll have my website. So basically, go under any video on my YouTube channel, and you'll be able to find a link to my website. It's also www.lovelolalooks.com is really easy. Like my company, my name on YouTube is Love Lola. My website is Love Lola Looks. But yeah, that's it. Uh, thank you, Deborah. Thank you, Deborah. I am pretty excited. It's happening faster than I thought once I started. I've been wanting to do it for a while. Like this has been going on in my head for well over a year. But I mean, since I started actually physically doing it, it has moved a little bit faster than I thought it was going to. And I'm excited about it. I am pretty excited about it. Karen, school starts early in Texas. I mean, I guess I don't know what to compare it to. It didn't start early enough, in my opinion. Oh, Karen's in New York City. You know what, Karen? School starts early, but school also let out early because I was in New York a few weeks ago. Or I'm horrible with time. I was in New York maybe a couple of months ago, and I stopped by Ultra Fabrics, the company that I sell the fabric, and I was speaking to the lady, and her son was still, her children were still in school, and my baby was out. So we get out of school sooner than you guys do, and then therefore we go back before. Hmm. Georgia started too, yeah. So maybe it's just a kind of regional thing. The West Coast starts later. Hmm. Do I have an industrial? I do. Oh my God, I would show you, but my room is too dirty. If I move that camera, it's just going to be embarrassing. But I do have an industrial. I have, you can see it in a lot of my tutorials, not all of them, mainly in my older tutorials when I used to show my sewing a lot. But actually my very last tutorial, the, the Mila by Sewing Arts, I did show my industrial. But yeah, it's a Yamata 1341. If you've ever seen the Thor 1341, it's very, very similar. It's almost the exact same thing, but the Thor has actually a few cooler things about it. If you're going to get one similar, I would recommend that you get the Thor. But yeah, it's industrial walking foot, cylinder arm, and I love it. I've had it for about a year now, and absolutely love it. Uh, hey, Dalva. School started here in Puerto Rico and ends almost December. Oh wow. Okay. New York City. Deborah, I want the Thor cylinder. Yeah, Deborah. Absolutely. I recommend it. I played on it a little bit at the So Magical in Texas. They had one there. And the needle just moved a lot smoother than my Yamata needle moved. It's like it was the same machine, but it was like a souped up version of it. I can't explain. It also comes with the sewing table that I use. I've done a video review on my sewing table that I purchased from Relic Design, which I love. If anybody gets a cylinder arm, walking foot, whatever industrial machine, you need to get the top stitching table, or you just get the table. But my point is the Thor 1341 over at Sunny, it actually comes with the top stitching table. If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure I do remember correctly. It comes with the table, so highly recommend it. Do you sew all of your bags on it? Yes, I do sew all of my bags on it. Yes. And I know a lot of people say that they only use their cylinder arm for top stitching, but that doesn't have to be the case. And I even spoke with it with oh gosh, I am so bad with names, and now that I'm trying to think of it, I won't be able to. But the guy from that works at Sunny Sewing, I know his name. As soon as I turn this off, I'm going to say his name. But anyway, he works on the machines. He builds the machines and stuff. You probably saw that really pretty pink machine that Lauren Mormino got from Sunny Sewing. He helped her out with that. But anyway, I was talking with him over at the So Magical about that because people always say, it's only for top stitching. I was like, I use it for everything. I was like, is that okay? Because he's a professional. And he was like, yeah, absolutely. Because this machine, even though it is a very powerful machine, it still takes like a size 16, 18 needle, all the way up to like a size 40 needle, when you need it. So it has the power, but you can still sew stuff. Now cotton, no, I wouldn't sew cotton on that machine, but I don't sew cotton anyway. So, but if you sew bags with cotton, then I don't recommend it because it might be a little bit too powerful for that. But you can get away with it. I don't know. If you interface your cotton very well, you might do it. But I only use vinyl or leather, and for my insides, for my lining, I use vinyl a lot, and sometimes I use waterproof canvas. And typically, when I use a waterproof canvas, it's not the thin waterproof canvas; it's the kind that's really thick that has that backing on it. So I don't have those problems. But I purposely do it so that I won't have those problems. So when I first got that machine, I tried to sew cotton on it and almost broke my machine, I think, because I think I didn't, when you have an industrial, you have to hold the string. I think I didn't hold my string and it was cotton. So it all got all matted up. So yeah, no, I wouldn't recommend sewing cotton on that machine. Oh, I feel like I just said a whole lot just to say that I don't sew cotton on the machine. Sorry, y'all, rambling. Deborah, why are you jelly? Oh, the machine. Okay. I have a free Ormelina I can sew an entire bag in there, so I get it. Yeah, absolutely. What size of webbing do you prefer for your bags? I like to use 1.5-inch webbing on my bags. That's my preference, but I also use a lot of 1-inch. It really depends on the bag and the size of it. Like, for example, this travel bag that I have, it's a bigger bag. So I absolutely could have kept this 2 inches, but I wanted a smaller size. So I took my 2-inch webbing and I just bent it in half and made a 1-inch strap. So it's just what you feel for. And then look at this. This isn't webbing. This is just the bag that I made from Shambhala. But the point is, look how thick the strap is, and I love it. And I think this is a 2-inch strap. Yeah, this is a 2-inch strap, and I think it looks fine with this bag. And this bag isn't that big. So it really just, you can really just do whatever, I don't know, whatever floats your boat. I do it all. Whatever I'm in the mood for. Let's see. You really can't go wrong, right? With straps, I feel like I don't feel like you can go wrong with straps. The size that you make, it doesn't matter. It just depends what kind of, if you're trying to make it be a statement piece or not, you know? Yeah, I've seen some really cool, like the little small size bags with a big statement strap. I think that looks dope. So it just depends what, what the vibe is. And you can switch them out. That's the beautiful thing about the straps. You don't feel like, oh my God, I just spent all this time sewing it, whatever. It's a strap. Tomorrow I may take that hoe off and put a different one on. Like, that's what I love about the strap. So yeah, just go crazy. Like you don't have to commit too much. If you don't like it, then take it off and put another one on. But yeah, you definitely can make it happen. And also another thing that I've been doing lately is, like I said, I am going to be carrying the 1.5 and 2-inch swivel hooks. But if you don't want to do that, I made some of my own templates. And recently I posted a Mabel and I showed my strap, and my strap was, I believe it was 1.5 inch. I don't remember, but the strap was bigger than my swivel hook. And I just made a template to go through, like the swivel part of the hook, and then go out to be the size of the strap. So even if you don't have the hardware for the size of the strap, there's ways that you can manipulate it and make your own like little templates and stuff to be able to fit from the hardware that you have onto the strap. So is that webbing on your bag made from the vinyl you use? Yes, Deborah, that bag that I just showed you from Shambhala, the French, that was just fabric, vinyl. I use vinyl to make that strap, but you don't have to do all that when you have the webbing already that size. It's the beautiful thing. Have you made that strap? It's from the Almendra bag by Shambhala. I absolutely love it, and everybody loves it. It was a big deal, that strap, because the look of it, and that's what she did, what I was just talking about. She did this where she gave us a template. Oops. Oh. She gave us a template to cut, and then it goes in and all this. So it's fantastic. I love the way that she did that. But what I'm saying is the same thing for straps. You can make a template. I wouldn't do one that was that thin. My template that I made came out thin and then got fat and then covered up the strap at the end. But essentially, we would be doing the same thing without the work that it took to make this strap. It was a little bit of a job, Yeah. So the strap is just the easier, faster option, and I'm all about that. Easy and fast. That's what I'm looking for every day. For everything I do. Okay. All right. I think that's about it. Thank you. Hey, Samantha. I just saw you got on. How to draft a connector. Okay, cool. Thank you, Karen. Also petites. Yeah, it's super easy. Basically, you just get the size of the strap that you're doing, and that's what size you want your strap in template to finish at. And then you find the size of your strap connector, and if you're using a 1 inch or a 1/2 inch, that's what you need your middle to be. So the middle is going to be the size of your strap. hardware piece, and then the end is going to be the size of your strap. And then from there, you can, that's when it gets to where you can do the fun templates. You can, have it go straight down and then go out in a box. You can have it curve, or you can do whatever you want when it comes to that part. You can just, that's the beauty of it. It's whatever you want. As long as it's in the middle, it's the size of your hardware, and the end of it is the size of your strap. You're good to go, baby. And I like to keep pieces of leather, like straps. Like I like to buy a lot of remnants or whatever, like, pieces of hardware, not whole hides. And I always keep those pieces. And then whenever I have straps or something like that, I grab those pieces of leather, because you're going to have exposed edges. So you want something that's going to be sturdy, and then I hate when vinyl, some vinyl, the side of it isn't the same color as the actual outside of the vinyl. So I hate when that shows. I don't know, little things like that bothers me. So I like to just use leather, because leather's going to be the same color throughout. And it's just a little bit sturdier, it just feels good. I don't have to worry about interfacing it, because when I'm doing my straps, I want it to be as fast and easy as possible. So I don't want to interface it. I don't want to do it. So yeah, just keep little pieces of leather remnants around that you can just cut up and use for these straps. And it's just going to save you so much time and energy. Okay, so yeah, I think I have to go now, because I have to pick my daughter up, because she's supposed to ride the, so she's so excited about the fact that she can ride the school bus. So we're gonna let her ride the school bus this year. It's her first time riding it. We're all excited. Whatever. But anyway, she was supposed to ride it today, but somehow the information didn't go through, so I had to drop her off and I had to pick her up today. But tomorrow they said it's gonna be, everything's good, so she's gonna be on the school bus tomorrow. But anyway, I have to go pick my baby up. So I have about 30 minutes to, I don't know, clean all this mess up that I just made and try to start getting some photos so that I can get the website going. And then I'll pick her up and see what she lets me do after that. After that, it's all about Lola. So I may get the rest up. I may not. I may get to sew some bags soon. I don't know. But anyway, thanks everybody for joining in. And yeah, that's it. Bye, y'all. I'm so excited about this webbing. I can't even lie. Okay, I'm going to go. Oh, gosh.